Hello and welcome back to Myriad Caves with Brian. You may notice that I'm wearing some new things, and indeed I am. I have a bunch of unenchanted stuff. Basically, a bunch of stuff that's all replaceable as opposed to irreplaceable. And the reason is that I'm headed to Corrosion today. And Corrosion is an area that has a ton of lava at the bottom and is very kind of like tall and narrow. And I'm afraid that I am likely to lose all of my stuff and inventory wipe if I fall into lava at the bottom and can't somehow rescue myself with a water bucket or something like that. And I'm also just back from vacation, and so I really haven't played any Minecraft in 2 weeks, except for the fact that I spent, I don't know, like an hour or more playing some Minecraft in order to build this. So let's start things off by showing off the new shortcut rail line that I have built that takes me to Corrosion. It takes me up to, there was a ladder shortcut up here that went into Drizzled Cove, and then we go through the Drizzled Cove and across the water, and there's a zombie. He won't be able to catch up to me, hopefully. Past that crazy house with the silverfish. And I dug through, I used the coordinate system in order to help me kind of like dig through the wall in order to get where I wanted to go. This is the first time I'm actually riding this rail line, by the way, so hopefully I managed to power up all of the powered rails along the way. But this takes us into the entrance of Corrosion, and it should drop us off right near the front of the area. And for those of you who have forgotten what Corrosion looks like, well, I'm here to show you that it looks like this. It's crazy. It's all this vertical stuff, and I kind of like barely walked in the door and then kind of ran away and decided I would try to de-lava the bottom. And so I went down to the bottom and tried to spend a few water buckets, but there were like ghast and blaze spawners down there, and I don't know, it just seems like even if I do get rid of all the lava on the bottom, like I'm still going to die of fall damage anytime I like fall down there. And so maybe the best strategy is just to accept the fact that I might have a death and an inventory wipe in this area. So that's kind of the strategy I'm going in with. I don't love that strategy, but I think it's okay. I have not chosen to set up a base and a bed over here and bring inventory just because I have so much inventory back home. And I don't know, it was a little bit time consuming, but I kind of do enjoy building the rail shortcuts to get from point A to point B because it feels like I'm kind of like making the map more my own somehow or something. But in any case, let's run over in here. Alright, I've already can see some of the, this is just an unenchanted iron pick. Some of the troubles we're going to run into over here. I did hear a skeleton, and skeleton knockback, kind of like knocking me off of one of these ledges. Definitely seems to be a strong possibility. Can't tell where the skeleton is right now. And I'm not sure if it's worth, like, you know, doing stuff like that. It looks like there's a hole over here, which makes me worry that, like, possibly these little, what's the word I'm looking for? Bridges are going to become, like, more and more filled with holes. I see you, creeper. I'm not sure why you don't see me. I've got a power 1 bow, so it should 2-shot most enemies. Oh, it's kind of maze-like in here, too. Interesting. Let's go to the left first. Yeah, here's another hole. Alright, just a zombie is not so bad. And I've got a Smite 2 stone sword, I believe. So that should help some things. Okay, where's the Skeletna? He probably sprinted off the edge and fell and died somewhere. But I'm definitely out of practice fighting any monsters in Minecraft. And so there is grave danger of serious bad consequences in this area. But I think that also kind of like lends itself to being a good area. Like if I was planning on my strategy being that I could potentially die in this area anyway, then that seems like the perfect time to come back and do it when I'm rusty. So then if I feel bad, I can, or, you know, if I die, like I can attribute it to being rusty or whatever, and also like simultaneously chalk it up to being part of my overall strategy. So I don't know, I'm probably justifying a lot of things here, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, and I don't know, this guy might drop some chain armor, so let's go ahead and kill him somewhere that we could pick it up if we wanted to. And yeah, so far I'm not being overwhelmed by monsters, and so we'll just kind of keep running with this strategy for the moment until things suggest that we need to change up. And just because spiders can kind of lurch at you unexpectedly, and give disproportionate amounts of knockback. That's the reason that I was choosing to run back there. But yeah, had a nice little vacation trip, as I often do during the summer. And yeah, I don't know, haven't played this map in a long time. I was starting to just catch up on videos because I was also, you know, like gone for a couple of weeks, and so I've got like, I think about 80 videos in my personal YouTube watch later queue, which is how I keep track of the videos I want to watch, because I tend to like to kind of binge watch certain things, and so it's the case that I will just stack up a number of videos in the watch later queue, but especially, you know, coming back after being away for a while, I have a lot of videos to catch up on. So that's going to be fun to do. I caught up on a few earlier today that were someone else playing this map, who was still relatively early into the map. I was watching Kit. I'm not sure if Kit will be able to complete the map. It is a long and difficult map. But he's making some progress at the beginning. And, okay, you also need some special handling. How does it feel, baby zombie? You're special. So yeah, I was catching up on some of those videos. So yeah, I think I have like 80 videos to watch, like even after I watched like 5 of those or something. Let's see. Ooh, I see what I think might be an emerald over there. I think rather than continue with my strategy of trying to walk around, kind of like going to the left when there's choices to go to the left, I'm going to switch. It does look like there might be a chest there, though, and that might go over in that direction. Yeah, I just don't want to lose track of it and like forget about it or something. Forget about it. So let's try to aim in that direction. Wow, is there like a chest here and it like is not guarded? It looks like it's even sitting on a safe block. If this does happen to like blow up or something, I will run back this way. Neat. That's actually really useful. This is good, effectively recovery gear for the type of gear that I'm wearing right now. So I'm happy with that. And I've probably mentioned it once or twice before, but one thing I do like about this map, oops, hello, okay, is that so much of it so far, like I'm about halfway through the map. I think I have 8 of the wools and almost half the emeralds. And we're all, you know, still just like pretty much non-custom monsters that you can, you know, deal with relatively light gear. Okay, I don't want him to blow up. I was just hoping for him to start walking towards me. And that makes it really good in terms of when you're a map maker for map balance, not having to worry about if the player has somehow managed to squander like all the good gear you might have given them. Because it basically means that you can have areas where most of the threats are environmental, and you have a good sense of the fact that the player's, you know, gear level might be relatively low, and so, you know, a simple occasional spawner or two, you know, 1 skeleton and 1 creeper spawner in any particular area. Okay, up there is where I want to get to. It looks like I can go across here and then there and then up, I think. It basically makes it possible to balance the map such that the map balance, okay, and the witches do suggest that we're now guarding something good. Balance the map such that the balance works for players of different levels, some of whom may have lost a bunch of gear in inventory wipes and deaths, and others of whom have not. Because in either situation, it's the case that the players are going to have similar level of gear. I'm not sure how well I explained that. But in any case, it's an aspect of this map that I think works well with kind of map design. And was kind of the way that kind of like all the maps of old, like Legendary in particular, kind of worked. Like all of Intersection 1, like assumed you were working mostly with like wooden tools. And then like all of Intersection 2 is just kind of like stone. And it's the same kind of thing here. There's a whole lot of this map that stone and leather or chain armor is kind of sufficient to progress. So I think it was up here I wanted to go, so how do I want to go up? I guess I'll just like build myself a staircase. since that's kind of taking on a new strategy and might present some new dangers, let's go ahead and top off on the food, but I will build a staircase and see what I find at the top. I see some bedrock here between levels, which I'm not sure if it's particular to this tower, since this is the first one that I've dug into, or, ooh, thought I just saw a spawner over here somewhere too. Yeah, maybe not. I might have just been seeing the iron bars. But yeah, the bedrock here definitely makes me think that I guess I'm going to have to just investigate another tower to see if they're all like this or not. But I thought somewhere right around here, maybe. Yeah, okay, it is an emerald. Neat. All right. This is a very nice start. Do I think my whole path back is safe enough to grab the emerald? And I think yes. Emerald number 24 is probably going to be one of the riskier emerald takebacks that I've had to do in this map. And I think it's going to be boring, but I'll show you guys a fast forward of trying to run back, assuming I can make it back the same way I came over. Alright, I did get shot at by one skeleton, but I managed to make it. I think I should be safe. I'll meet you guys at the monument. I've returned to the monument. I'd used stone slabs to kind of represent the bridges that we were walking across, but emerald number 24 goes right there. There's still going to be 25 and 26 in that area as well. I'm going to clean up my inventory and we'll head back and continue. I'm back at the entrance to the area. I'd meant to make an infinite water source here at the beginning, but now I've done that, and now I just need to carry around one water bucket. And it kind of seems like there's not a lot here, so rather than continuing to explore to the left, I'm going to do the opposite thing, and this time try to kind of like go around the right side and see what I see. I'm unclear if there's ever going to be like staircases up and down kind of thing. Like I had to kind of dig my way up there, so I might need... Oh, crap! I might need to be looking kind of upwards and downwards, and it's also the case... I should probably start doing this, really. It's also the case that basically there's always ledges that monsters can spawn on kind of above me. And so I wonder... Oops. Oh, it's going to take a lot of light to do that, though. I could do things like that, for example, to try to get rid of the places where the monsters are going to fall on my head. But that's a little bit tiresome. It might be worth it. I'll try to remember to do it kind of like on my way in and back for some of these original ones, since they're the ones that I'm going to be walking through the most often. I can do things like that. But I have a feeling I'm not going to do it for all of them. Alright, but at this point it looks like there's going to be 3 or 4 zombies who are going to walk over my way, so let me kill these guys. Zombies have been killed. Let us continue. I'll go ahead and do that really quick. Not sure how effective that was. And we'll go this way. And I'm not going to fill in like every little gap that I see in the bridges. But when there's ones in the center, I'll definitely do it. I basically want to make sure I always have like at least a kind of 2-wide gap that I can use, or 2-wide gap, 2-wide bridge that I can stand on, because that just seems sensible to me. And I'm going to try to, as I'm about to run across to a new bridge section, try to always be looking to see if there are any skeletons, especially, I guess creepers especially as well, hovering kind of just above, you know, right up here. So that I kind of like see them before I run into danger, hopefully, maybe. Hello, danger. Speaking of the devil. Okay, I do happen to have Smite 2 on this sword. So I should be able to kill you pretty easily with that. And so far so good. I hear another skeleton. And so now that's worrisome. I guess he could be like on a ledge kind of above me somewhere where he's not going to be able to get to me, because he hasn't fallen down over here and I don't see him immediately. So I think I'll just run across and hope that that doesn't turn out to bite me. Hey, spider. You're still in a spot that I can kill you. Haha. Take that. And we spawned more spiders and a creeper. Okay. If it was just the spiders, I would have handled it there. With the creeper as well, I don't have a good sense of the overall structure of these things. Actually, I should try digging down through one of these. But I'm not sure how much blast resistance. There probably is a fair amount, actually, given the slabs and different things. But I'm not sure how much blast resistance I would encounter during a quick creeper blast. But let's just try picking a random one and digging downwards and seeing if there's the bedrock in between, or if that was just a feature. Okay, there is the bedrock in between. Fascinating. So that makes it so it's difficult to dig around the inside, and so I guess you're kind of like forced to skirt the outside edges and take more risks, perhaps, maybe? Let's kind of peek around and see if we see... There's the emerald I already got, I think. And it looks like this is kind of like the far wall. And so let's just kind of look downwards, and let me carve out through right over here so that we can have like another vantage point, kind of. There might be places where monsters can fall on my head there. But if I break these blocks, we should be able to get kind of a better view, kind of like out in here, and just see if I could see anywhere to go. I think down there is where I was coming in to try to put water on the bottom. And you can see at the bottom that the various ledges are very decayed, which does suggest to me that perhaps the objective is going to be down much further below. And yeah, since it's not clear to me if there's a way down there, I feel like maybe I'm going to go back to the beginning. Or do I want to go back towards the end? There's an Enderman over there. Yeah, let's go back to the beginning and just like go down a level and start again. Okay, I made a staircase down from kind of around the outside of the original pillar. And it's a room with a chest, which is a pretty nice place to get into next. And there's a couple of zombies, but I have arrows for them. I was anticipating that they might be here, and so I brought them gifts. The gifts of arrows. The gifts that every zombie wants to have. Except for that one. He only gets one arrow. And let's see what's in this chest. Some potions. Jump boost 2. Jump boost 2 is at least a little bit useful. Haste, speed, resistance, strength. Some of these things might actually be useful, but I'm not going to take them right now. And instead, we're down one level. How many levels are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like. My guess is that there's going to be nothing on this. Well, there might be something. I'm going to go down one more level because I can kind of like see up and down one level relatively easily. So I'm going to go down one more. And we'll go from there. I was not expecting to use so much pick. I'm going through my iron pickaxe really quickly here. I might see if I can try to avoid using it as much and trying to build around the outside as opposed to carving through the inside. But I'll meet you down one more level and we'll try to do... Oh, this is so scary. Try to do a little bit more exploration. I hear a witch somewhere close by. I'm trying to make my way around here, and I don't like that because... Oh boy! I don't like that either. Crap. I'm pretty sure the creeper has a way to get to me. There he is. Hey, buddy. Okay, creeper dead. Not sure where the witch is. Pick getting very low. Oh, there's multiple witches. There must be a witch spawner inside this thing, I think. Yeah, that's gotta be what's going on in here. Yep, tons of witches. Okay. My pick's about to run out anyway, so I think probably the smartest thing is just to run back and get a new pick. I've got a staircase down there. Some of the witches will, yeah, I guess all the witches will despawn because I'm going to go all the way back to spawn. And so I'll come back and rush in and hopefully be able to destroy that witch spawner. So I'll see you guys once again in a moment. I am back with more torches and more arrows and a fresh iron pickaxe. So let's see if we can carefully race down to where the witch spawner was and take it out, hopefully. Oh gosh. I don't know where that zombie was. But let's hope he's not going to get me. And let's hope I can get in here quick enough. Witches are probably starting to spawn now, although I'm not sure where we are in the spawner cycle. Let's do that. Alright, I see the zombie. Alright, I guess I gotta deal with the zombie. Go away. Bad baby zombie. Let's go ahead and heal back up. Great. Great, great, great. And there's a chest here. I am interested in checking out the chests, but I'm also interested in killing this zombie. And it sounds like there's a skeleton that might be on a ledge above me over here. Don't immediately see him. All right, what's in this chest? Ooh, some nice stuff, maybe. Punch 2, great. I'm breaking 3, great. Some of the other things, not as exciting. All right, I'm very happy. On the way back, I will carry that out since we're right near the entrance. But from here, I'm going to run across to the next one just because I want to see if a skeleton comes after me or fires at me. And then I really want to just kind of like stand and try to look around a little bit. Okay, there's the skeleton. Man, I put the torch right next to him and I still didn't see him. All right, so I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and throw a torch up here to try to discourage more guys from spawning up there. Let's actually do this on both of these places as well. That's good enough. It's probably actually not good enough, but I'm not going to try to change it. Let's take a look. Okay, the spider over there doesn't seem to see me yet. Do I see any thingy-doos on this level or one level up or one level down? Where thingy-doos is defined as something that looks like it might be an emerald or the wool. After looking around, the only thing that I see that looks even vaguely plausible is over there, kind of like back there. It looks like there's something that looks like it might be a little different. So I'm going to try to make my way in that direction, which basically involves going back a bit and to the right a bit. So let's get moving. See what other bad things we're going to encounter. Looks like some zombies over there, creeper over there. Doesn't seem like anybody sees me just yet. Can I see that same thing again over here? Not really. All right, let's try running over to the right. Some kind of spawner. It is a creeper spawner. I do not mind trying to take the creeper out at range. I got a ton of arrows now. I still got this power 1 bow, and there is a conga line of zombies coming my way. And so as they make their way over here, I think I'll go ahead and take out this creeper so I won't have to worry about them. There we go. And then the zombies I'll take out with Smite Sword, because that's what Smite's good for. Killing the undead. I thought there were 2 more zombies that I saw walking over here. Okay, I hear them. Hold on. Well, here's a different zombie. I guess all the zombies in the area telepathically are going to know where I am now. Yeah, but let's keep going this way. Yeah, this is one of those areas. I can imagine easily that there is, in fact, like some, you know, kind of elevator mechanism built in somewhere. Like there's a way to, like a staircase somewhere that I just haven't found yet. To kind of go up and down between levels. Oh, yep, I think there's an emerald there. I think my eyes did not deceive me. I think I need to go right 1, and then over 2, and then down, and I will get to the other emerald, I believe. And so it might not be the case that I have to kind of build with blocks the way I have been doing. But then if that is the case, then it seems like this area is kind of just like a giant maze to try to find those areas, and I don't know that I'm particularly interested in trying to go through the whole maze to do that. So it seems like the strategy I have right now, which is kind of somewhat willy-nilly looking around and just trying to see if I can spot an area that looks interesting to go, seems to be working, and so I'm going to stick with that strategy, since it does seem like I'm going to be carrying an emerald back over here. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, there's exactly what I was just talking about. So there are ways up and down that the map maker has left for us, but we'd have to spend a lot of time to find them potentially. Maybe that's going down to the, I can't tell if it's going down or up or both. I'm going to top off on food over here, mostly because of the fact that since it does appear to be an emerald, I think it will be potentially more well guarded. And we did see a witch. Here's another witch. Might just be a natural spawn. For whatever reason, the witch didn't see me. Oh, and I got a free health potion out of it. Ah, very nice. And some sugar. We like that. Okay, it looks like this goes up. I need to go down to get to that emerald. Is it, I think it's 1 more over. Is that where I saw it? It might be down right below this one, actually. There's like some glass. I'm curious to go up this thing. I think this will be safe. I just want to see like what it looks like on the other side. Oh boy, it's very dark. Okay, it just had like a glass background. Okay. Great, great, great. Okay, so occasionally there will be ladders that let you go up and down. But this is not an adventure map. This is a survival map. We can break blocks, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig my way down and see if I can get to another emerald. It does, in fact, appear to be an emerald. And right now, I guess there's some light in here, and so as a result, it's relatively quiet as well. So thank you, Mapmaker, for leaving a lighting cue that is also meaning there's fewer bad guys for me to deal with right at the moment. I see, and there's like a window over here. Can I go ahead and plug that up? Because I don't need the window. What I do need is... Oh, interesting, and there's like another chest over here too. So I presume this will be the emerald. Oops. Emerald 25, great. So we're finding them in order, because I think the previous one I found was 24. And in here, ooh, Valkyrie Sword. Smite 3, Fire Aspect 1. Don't like the Fire Aspect, Unbreaking 1. Smite 3 is nice. It's better than the Smite 2 sword I had been using, so I guess I'll go ahead and use it and hope that the Fire Aspect isn't too annoying. I've made it safely back to the monument, and we have Emerald number 25, which goes right here. Just like so, and so we've gotten 2 of the 3 emeralds out of this area already. So far, my strategy has been very successful, and this area hasn't been too difficult thus far. I'm very happy with that. I think this area has worn down my nerves a little bit, however, and since it is my first day back playing Minecraft, I think that's a good place to go ahead and call it. We are up to... Is that actually... I forgot to look. Is that half of the emeralds that I've gotten now? If I put that one there, that one there, and that one there, yes, I believe I have 27 of the 54 emeralds, and so that is quite the benchmark. 27 to 54 emeralds, and we're missing 2 wools on that side, but I have 2 wools on this side yet. 8 of the 16 wools, and so we are halfway through the objectives, because I've got coal, lapis, and redstone, but I don't have iron, gold, and diamond. Yes, we are exactly halfway through getting all the objectives in this map. I really don't like this monument because it's very difficult to just like look around and like, how much progress have I made? I don't know. I have to go and explicitly count because they're not all lined up. Sorry, Render, I don't like your design. In any case, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon with more Myriad Caves, a map which I am continuing to enjoy. Bye-bye.